Happy December, Taurus. Taurus seeker. How's your November? I found out I'm actually a descendant to Portugal. So in a way, I'm Portuguese. Oh, and that my family name isn't exactly my family name because when my grandparents moved to Israel a long, long time ago, a rabbi thought their name doesn't sound Jewish enough, so they just modified it. Anyway, point is, I'm eligible for Portuguese citizenship. What do you think, guys? Should I move into Portugal? Let me know in the comments. King of Wands. Ooh, this guy doesn't want you to move anywhere. First card out for you, Taurus? Maybe he's waiting in Portugal for you to get there. Or anywhere else in the world you discovered you're actually part of. I don't know. Or they're sitting right next to you on the couch watching Netflix. Very warm feeling is coming out of this king. He is very present. If he is not in your life right now, like tangibly, physically, it's either coming in oh my gosh, the Emperor. Okay, so right off the bat, very masculine energy. Both the King of Wands and the Emperor, very masculine energies. Very much in their power. They know he knows what he wants. It's almost like it's the same person, I think. It's interesting to see a process that is so immediate from a King of Wands to an Emperor because, first of all, an Emperor is the natural growth to a King of Wands. To any of the kings, but most especially a King of Wands because they're both Mars ruled. Someone, either you, if you're a masculine, or someone important to you is being kind of bumped in their life, status-wise, finances. Not that they had it bad before that. King of Wands is very much so in a good position. But they grow in some way. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a reading about a masculine. All right, cool. Five of Cups and the Moon card. This is someone that carries heavy regret and questions of what if, or could have, should have, would have. And they may have been kind of blocking it off with work, career, responsibilities, but with the full moon eclipse now in Gemini, it's right now, it's November 30th, and if you're watching it afterwards and you're still not picking up on it, then maybe it refers to the full moon in Cancer that will happen at the end of December. By the way, these emotions are coming up to the surface strongly for them. They become acutely aware. Now, again, you can reverse the roles. If you feel like this masculine energy, this feels like strongly a male, specifically. Like these two are very, very strong masculine energies in the tarot deck. And the tarot know what they're doing. Like if they want to present a feminine energy, they present a feminine energy. There are those cards in the tarot. There are even cards to masculine bodies and feminine energy, or a feminine body with a masculine energy. You can actually pick that up in the tarot. You just need to know how to read it. So whenever readers say, oh, this could be a male, female, anyone, actually, not necessarily. I mean, in general readings, yeah, sure, it's still general readings, but especially in one-on-ones, readers, don't do that. The tarot know how to tell you if they want to talk about a feminine or a masculine. Anyway, back to the point. whoever you are, this masculine, this really immense sense of regret is coming up. I think they're becoming vividly aware of something they may have not seen before or missed out on before, or weren't aware that they were losing. I think someone was losing something when they weren't aware of them losing it. It's like it slipped their awareness. I don't know if they were busy or just detached or in denial or just not evolved enough to tell, whatever. Because they become now more aware and conscious of their psyche and of their emotions and of their fears and of their pain. A lot of men are really tapping into their emotions right now, which is really great. Men are learning how to cry and how to express themselves, and it's so wonderful and healing to them and vicariously to us women. It is so, so important. Anyway, so now I feel like this guy is really coming to terms with how he feels, and possibly the reason why whatever this is he's regretting kind of slipped away is because that thing or person, or you place yourself in it, Taurus. You can either be this person or the person this person is crying over. So that person or thing really triggered their true emotions and psyche. And because they were blocking that, they inevitably also blocked that person emotionally. Because if you can't feel yourself, how would you feel someone that reflects your true self, right? When we're not fully aware of ourselves, we find ourselves attracted to people who match the frequency of what it is we're tapped into sometimes, and only in a very aggressive, traumatic way, also, distortedly match the frequencies of what we're hiding within ourselves, but never in a healthy way. So I feel like this person that, this Emperor King is regretting over was a good frequency match to their actual truth, but in a healthy way, not in a triggering way, in ways of like, healing the trauma or something, but like it was a match for the evolved aspect of this Emperor. That's why it couldn't connect. Now, I'm not seeing a feminine here yet. So that means she might not be in this person's life anymore. She may have completely moved on, or just not in his life. Let's continue reading. Show me more, please, for Taurus for December. Show me more about this for Taurus for December. Who is this person? Nine of Pentacles. This is so you. This is the feminine being like, what? Who, me? But, okay, this is an energy that is very independent, very self-reliant, abundant, really in her, it's not just power, it's in her fulfillment. That's the word. Strong connection to nature, to earth, to finances, to self-reliance, even good food and health and self-care. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like she's working really, really, really hard on her career, work, craft, whatever it may be. And I don't think she's aware of what this person is experiencing. I think she thinks this person, she or you, again, you place yourself in the story, she thinks that This person is, I mean, they are presented as a King of Wands and an Emperor. This is someone that works, you know. So maybe she thinks, oh, they're doing their thing, they're in their work. I don't think she's overly in tuned or aware as to what this Emperor is experiencing emotionally. She might be in a subtle way, subtle subconscious way, because I did have the High Priestess peek at me from the bottom of the deck. So maybe she kind of knows, but she's not going there. She's not like, I don't want to go into that. I don't want to overwhelm myself again with thinking about it or concerning myself with it. I think she thinks it's not her business in a way, not anymore anyway. I'm seeing jewelry. She might be someone that really likes to wear like nice jewelry or colorful clothing. Look at her. Right? Do you like my hot chocolate jar? It's not why yes, it's why not. Why the heck not? Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I'm recording this on Thanksgiving. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Show me more about this. For Taurus for December. What is happening? What does he want? Queen of Cups. That's interesting. This is a different energy. Any more? Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. The Sun. Okay. You have the Moon and the Sun. They're wearing the same earring, now I'm realizing. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I gotta take him because we have the Queen of Cups here, so. She is the same person? I don't know. I'm being drawn to the same earring that these two women are wearing, thinking maybe it's just two different representations to her. And this King of Cups feels different than this King of Wands. I think it's someone else. Okay. Sorry, there's something here that kind of throws the entire reading off track. It's like we were on a specific timeline, even like frequency, energy, story, right? There was a story, and it's almost like suddenly, it's like imagine reading a book and then suddenly the font changes, or like the page number suddenly changes or jumps somewhere else, and like a new character comes in and you're like, where did you come from? Like something just kind of jumps elsewhere. Taurus, let me figure this out for you for 1 second. This is... But it's also not completely separate because this Queen is staring at this Eight of Pentacles dude. Okay. One step at a time. So one thing that is unfolding to me right now is this Queen gal, sorry, I'm trying to express it. I'm sorry for being weird. She's seemingly unbothered. not noticing, unaware, dealing with her own thing. But she's actually also, without him knowing, very much aware, maybe intuitively, maybe energetically. And you know, when you look without looking, when you look like you're not seeing something or you're not noticing something, but like you are, you know what it's like when you're in a room and you know two people are talking about you, you pretend to be in a different conversation. You pretend to be talking about something else, but you're actually, and you look completely unaware. Maybe they'll say something that, had you heard, you would respond to it, because you pretend not to hear, so you don't respond. So they think you can't hear them, so they keep talking, and then you hear everything. You know, something like that. It's like someone thinking you can't see them, yet you can. Like you're fully, with the sun here, you're fully aware of how someone is feeling. You're tapped, but you're not showing that you're tapped. Now, this could be a good thing, this could be a not so good thing. For example, if someone is gossiping about you at a family dinner table, and you pretend not to hear just because you don't want to go into the drama and you just want to pretend none of it is happening, that's not so pleasant. On the other hand, if you feel someone is a little bit struggling with how they feel for you, but you know they don't want you to know or something like that, then you give them that freedom, that space to come to you when they're ready, to express themselves when they feel comfortable. And until then, you're like, they're not there. I did it. I made it. I saw it. Okay. There's also possibly a couple around you, the Ten of Cups. Maybe it's a couple of friends or family members. Could be an aunt and an uncle, something like that. They have kids. And I don't know why it's coming in with your reading. I don't know, maybe you're getting together with them or meeting with them and it's somehow meaningful, or okay, show me more. I mean, it is the holiday season, so a lot of potential gatherings. Two of Pentacles. Someone might want to leave their kid or their kids with you while they're traveling. That's probably just for a few of you. But I'm also seeing you towards the last part of the month, debating regarding going somewhere, traveling somewhere. Three of Cups, possibly with friends or for a reunion of some sort. This is celebratory. This looks fun. Maybe you're invited to visit. Maybe you're invited to visit someone or family members, but it requires travel or friends, something like that. Oh, this is interesting. This is a tarot card from the Erotic Fantasy Tarot that for some reason found their way to the Morgane Mail Tarot that I'm using right now. This is so crazy. Okay, so we have from the Morgane Mail the Three of Swords, and from the Erotic Fantasy Tarot the Nine of Wands, which also have Perdre and Hera. Those are runes. I do rune reading at the end of our extended, by the way, if you're not aware. Okay. I'm also picking up on a third wheel kind of thing, so you might find yourself like traveling with a couple, maybe feeling like, you know, the third wheel. Or maybe someone else was supposed to also come and then they bail last minute and you're like, oh, well now I'm, instead of being an even number, now I'm just a, you know, now it's awkward. I don't know, something like that. So specific though. Sorry, this is such a strange reading. There's a lot going on here. Taurus, I don't know if I should say that. Some of you who are partnered, and please don't jump. If your partner is like traveling somewhere, either for work or whatever, you might feel like maybe they're spending time with someone and you feel uncomfortable with that. Like maybe they post a picture on Facebook with like 2 really beautiful girls around them or something like that. It makes you feel a little bit off. The guidance is to hold your breath and not snap, because you might just be, projecting a past hurt on a situation that isn't the same. So first, talk to your person before reaching conclusions or making assumptions. Just a little tip, because it might really not be. It might be like really not what you think. Sorry about that. That's like a really weird honk. What is going on? How did you get here? How did this card get into this deck? I don't understand. Like, did you hop? How'd you do that? That is so bizarre. They're in like their box still. It has no reason to. I don't know how. I don't understand. This reading is bizarre. Taurus, December is bizarre. Not in a bad way. There's like, what's going on with this Emperor? Okay, who is this Emperor, King of Wands for Taurus, please? And how do things unfold with them in December? Thank you. Two of Cups, Taurus. Hey now. So this is love. And it's interesting because see here in the Five of Cups, there's the cups that drop in the regret, but there's these Two of Cups right here. Okay, so, oh, yeah, I like this. All right, okay. This King/Emperor is going to, for some of you, this lunar eclipse right now, November 30th, is going to yank something out of their life completely, something that they've been emotionally carrying with a sense of regret and looking back and just really somewhat even emotionally obsessed with it, some of them. It's just going to yank it out of their psyche. It's just going to clear it out of them. I don't know how, but somehow it's just going, this could be someone from their past, this could be someone in their life that broke their heart a long time ago, and ever since then they take their revenge out on women in their life, not knowing they even do that, or secretly kind of still waiting on that person, Not anymore. But there's still a little bit of the leftovers of it through the month of December. So I feel like you're going to find yourself kind of sailing through it. Okay, I am definitely continuing this below in your extended, and I will focus on the love aspect of your reading for the month of December. We're going to do a completely new spread and pull runes, and it's going to be fun and more specific. So I'm going to see you in a second in the extended. Hopefully, if you want to continue and follow me there, you can find it both on Patreon and on Vimeo. So please check those out. I most especially Patreon. I would love for you to join. And what else? Check out Tarot Masterclass if you want to study tarot from me. Check out Karmic Shift and Liberation. It's a very important special project I've created for the 2020s and this entire decade. And find me on Instagram, it's the Existential Shift, and let me know if we want to move to Portugal. I love you guys. Happy holidays and happy everything, and I'll see you in a second.